gathered here. This is the Western Supressing Society demonstration against the Dalai Lama's lies about the practice, which has caused a situation of religious persecution against Supressing practitioners, especially amongst the exiled community of Tibetans in India. As a result of his untruths about this particular prayer, if children are thrown out of school, if their parents practice this, people have been thrown out of their jobs, monks have been expelled. It created almost like a situation of refugees amongst refugees. And all of this is based on things that are just blatantly not true. He himself practiced this prayer, and it was given to him by his own teacher, and it's existed for centuries within Tibet. And millions of people have benefited from this prayer. And the whole purpose of this prayer is really just to help you develop love and compassion and wisdom as an integral part of your training in Buddhist meditation. So I myself, I've practiced this prayer for over 20 years. And it certainly hasn't caused me any harm, it's only benefited me. So I know from my own experience that what the Dalai Lama is saying is simply not true. How's that?
What is it exactly that he is saying about this prayer?
Well, what he's saying is, he's saying basically that, well, it's not a spirit. When we pray to Dorje Shugden, we understand that Dorje Shugden is the wisdom Buddha. So we regard Dorje Shugden as a manifestation of all the enlightened beings, as the nature of love and compassion and wisdom. So that's who we're praying to. What he's gone and said is that it's a spirit. So I know from my own side, I'm not worshiping any spirit. And he's saying that it has an adverse effect. In particular, he said it has an adverse effect on him, insofar as he says that practicing it shortens his lifespan. He says that it's adverse to Tibetan society. He says it's one of the reasons harming the Tibetan cause of independence, and none of these things make any sense. For example, you know, it hasn't harmed his lifespan because he's living a very long life. It hasn't harmed the cause of Tibetan independence because he's already given that up.
So let me ask you, what is he doing right now in Radio City Music Hall?
He's giving a teaching.
A teaching based on?
Well, he's giving a teaching based there on the Four Noble Truths. But I don't really know about that. All I know is that he's here. And we're here, we're going to go wherever he is and basically continue to make it very known in the world that what the Dalai Lama is doing is not right. At the moment it's quite difficult to get this message out because there's such a veneer of holiness and infallibility around him. But if we keep making our cause known and we keep just asking people to please investigate what's going on, then I think they'll work out for themselves that what we're saying is completely reasonable and based on fact.
So if he's repressing the people from manifesting, you know, their beliefs, why is he here in this country? I mean, in America, what's happening? You know what I mean?
Well, I agree, but that's the thing. I mean, what he's doing is an act of blatant religious persecution, and he talks about being modern, he talks about freedom for everybody, harmony, he talks about, you know, how when people have conflicts they should talk to one another. He's never spoken to us. People have tried to make appeals to him, you know, for, I don't know, at least 15 years about this issue, and he's never agreed to speak to anybody, you know, so basically that's what we're saying, he's a hypocrite.
Okay, I got this heads up from the Fight Imperialism Stand Together. I got this heads up about this action from the Fight Imperialism Stand Together movement,
right?
From the World Workers World.
Right.
And I came out here because I'm totally against imperialism and their practices, and I'm documenting action that's happening that, in one way or another, is a manifestation of capitalism and imperialism. You want to elaborate what's the situation over there? How is it transforming the government under Dalai Lama's rule?
Well, I think what's really important in this case is that to understand that we actually have no political motivation whatsoever. You know, this is really, we're really just standing up for religious freedom in this action. You know, that the politics of the exiled community and Tibet and so forth like that, that's really up to them.
Freedom that everybody's entitled to.
Yeah, but what we're talking about here is, you know, that he needs to live according to his own words and give people religious freedom, because that's all we're asking for. You know, the freedom to practice the prayers and to worship the Buddhas who we please, and that's it.
If you had one message to get out to the world, what would that be about what's happening in Tibet and what you would like them to know about?
Well, in this case, it's to please investigate what's going on and don't be deceived by beautiful words. There needs to, the beautiful words need to be backed up by authentic action. And in this case, the Dalai Lama talks about religious freedom, but he's not giving it. In fact, he's doing the opposite. And it's important that people see what's going on so that the truth can come out.
You think it's safe to say that he's being puppeted by the powers that be in this government?
Say it again?
You think that it's safe to say that he's being puppeted by the people in power in this government here in America so that he can spread family values?
It's not my job to get into, you know, discussions on politics.
Politics,
It's not what I'm here for.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot.